on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to use the Madden 22 companion app, which is a way to basically use the auction house on the go. You can use this from most smartphones, and it's also a really good way to make coins in MUT 22. Now, the first thing that we need to address before we show you how to use the app is that last year there were a lot of bans handed out, and one of the, I think, rumors or myths, maybe it wasn't a myth, one of the things that was out there, right, was that people were getting banned for using the app, and I think part of that is true. You want to be a little bit careful of over usage on this app because you can come across as being a bot or kind of show like bot behavior, and EA's ban system is not good at all. I'll be the first to say it. I think that they auto ban people based off of some type of software, and if you kind of have these bot behaviors on the app, it can get you in trouble. So I just want to say this, you're not going to get banned for using the app, but I would just kind of limit your usage of it every day. Sometimes you'll notice when you're using this a lot, especially if you're flipping cards on the auction house or working the market, there's a pop-up that will come up and it has you complete some type of task to prove that you're not a bot. I would say if you get that like more than once a day, you might just want to shut it down for the day. That's kind of been my rule of thumb starting as of last year when the bans started getting handed out. So with that being said, let's go ahead and show you how to use the Madden 22 companion app. So I'm on an iPhone. I know this is available on most Android phones as well, but the example you're going to get is from an iPhone. You go to your app store or however you normally download apps, and if you just type in Madden 22, more than likely the rest of it's going to auto-populate, but don't get it confused. It's not Madden Mobile. That is something completely different. We want Madden Companion app. And here it is. So I already have it downloaded, so it's going to allow me to just go ahead and open it. But if you have the Madden 21 companion app on your phone and it didn't update for whatever reason, just delete that one totally off your phone, go to your store, and then re-download the Madden 22 companion app. And this is what it looks like once you load into it. Now, I think at the bottom of the screen in Madden 21, there was like a login or sign in button right there. Now you're just going to press the upper button up here on the upper left, and it'll give you some settings about, you're just going to go ahead and click login. So you'll get to this screen where you need to sign in with your EA account, and I would recommend putting two-factor authentication on your EA account, which means anytime you try to sign in, whether it's through a website or through this app, you're going to get sent either an email or a text message, that depends on how you want to set that up, with an additional code that you have to enter in to get into your account. This is very important because guys don't want you to get your accounts hacked or stolen or people, there's a lot of phishing attempts out there, and people will try to take advantage. If they can get into your account, they can sell your cards, they can trade your cards. So definitely make sure you have two-factor authentication on. But basically, once you get to this screen, you're going to go ahead and log in. And once you're logged in, it'll look just like it did when you were not. But if you go ahead and press that button on the upper left, it now shows you that you are logged in there. Now, one thing that I can also show you here is that there is a change persona button. If you happen to have two consoles and have them linked to the same EA account like I do, so I have both my PlayStation and my Xbox account linked to my EA login, I can actually go back and forth between the Xbox market and the PlayStation market. One other tip that's kind of not relevant to the companion app, but if you did not know, there is cross progression. That's not like cross play, but cross progression when it comes to leveling up. So any XP I earn on my Xbox account carries over to my PlayStation. So with that being said, I actually would go in every day and do my dailies on both accounts because I'm basically getting the XP towards the same account. So that's a non-companion app tip, but I just wanted you guys to know that. So for this example, we're going to go ahead and use the PlayStation Market to kind of go through the companion app and show you how to use it. We will talk about Madden or MUT rewards very soon. Hopefully we see some packs come from them, and we'll talk about how to get legendary tiers and statuses. But if you look where it says rewards, it's that red box that says the word rewards. If you go ahead and click that and then click the bottom left icon, the one that shows the legendary icon, this will actually show you how many packs you've opened already in MUT 22. I don't know if the website is tracking these yet, but this is the way to find it through the app. And to get legendary tier, which is going to give you the best MUT rewards, you need to open up 1,000 packs. Once rewards start coming out, we'll show you guys how to get to legendary tier for free without having to spend any money. You may have to spend some coin, but we'll show you the minimal way to do so. But you definitely want to have a goal of getting to legendary MUT rewards, because that's going to give you the best free rewards once they start rolling out. But this is how you can see how many packs you've opened. So I'm at 479 on the year, and that's any pack, any free pack, any reward pack, any purchase pack with coins, money, any pack in the game. So let's go back to the home screen, and we're going to click My Homes here where it says Play Ultimate Team. You can manage your franchise from this app. I've never really done it, so I'm not going to pretend that I know what I'm doing if I click it. And we're going to go ahead and click Play Ultimate Team. You'll probably get familiar with this little loading thing because unfortunately it just happens to happen frequently. It also depends on your connection. If you're on LTE versus like a Wi-Fi, you're probably going to have a weaker connection, but you don't need to be on Wi-Fi for this to work, and that's the beauty of it. So if you're stuck at lunch, stuck at work and you got time during a lunch break, you're stuck at school and you got time during a lunch break, you can log in, flip cards, buy cards. If something is announced and you're not home and you're like, shoot, I need to get that player's power up, you can jump on this companion app and do so really, really quick. So from this screen, there's a lot of things on here. There's a lot of ways to get to the same place directly from this screen. So let's kind of go over it. In the upper left, under that little home icon, we can see the number of coins that we have. This is going to translate right on over to the in-game console. So if we switch on over to the console, you're going to see that the amount of coins that I have and also the amount of points are used to open up packs that cost money. They verify or they match up right on the same from console to the app. If I go in and I buy a pack, so let's just buy a quick silver pack here, get a player pack, 500 coins, and that will drop me down from whatever I had ending in 704 down to 204, okay? So we bought our coins there, or I'm sorry, we bought our pack there, our coins decreased by 500, and if we switch right back on over to the app, you're going to see that the same thing reflects right there on your screen inside the app. Below that, we have search and sell options. So search is going to be searching the auction house for cards, and sell is going to bring you to your binder where you can go in and then sell cards that are in your possession. Before we do that, I want to take a look at the 3 tabs or 3 sections under that. There's browse. This immediately just brings you to the auction house, right? The soonest available selling cards are going to come up first. This is unfiltered. There's nothing else on there but just the upcoming ending auctions. You can click My Auctions, and this will go ahead and show you cards that you've recently sold. And then you can click My Bids, and that's going to show you cards that you've recently purchased. Now, if we look at the bottom of the app, the auctions button is basically where we are right now. So, you know, you still have to tab between browse, my auctions, and bids, but the auctions button would bring you to this screen that we're at right now. The binder button, you guessed it, is going to bring you on over to your binder, and that's where we'll kind of go from here. So this shows all of the cards that you have in your binder just as they would in game. If you want to sell any of these cards, you can just simply go ahead and select one. Now, if they're in your lineup, I don't believe you're going to have the ability to sell them from the app, of course, because you have to take them out of the lineup and then you can sell them. So if we kind of work from this screen after selecting the Tyreek Hill card, you can slide your screen to the right, okay? You're pushing left and you're looking to the right, and it's going to switch you over to active auctions. This is showing all of the active auctions for this specific card. In this case, it's Tyreek Hill. We continue to go over. We see some attributes on the card. We see chemistries on the card. We see abilities, though there are no abilities equipped. And then it kind of gives you a description. This is how I purchased or obtained the card. You know, it's showing me that I got it from an auction. If I pulled it from a pack, it would say pack opening. Gives some other details on the item itself. And then you can actually see the stats that you've achieved on this card, which is pretty cool. I think that's a new addition on the app. So that's all the information on that specific card. We'll kind of go back over. It is grayed out, showing that it's a current starter here. We do have the compare button, so we can actually compare this card to other cards in our possession. After pressing compare, it took forever to load up, so I'm just going to skip past that. But you can do compare amongst your players in your binder through the app, but it loads really, really slow right now. And then the third option here is auction, and this is where you're going to go if you want to sell your card. Now, I don't believe that I'm going to be able to sell this card because he's in my lineup, but maybe I can. And this is giving you a lot of information that was newly added this year. that's in console and now both on the app, so that's really cool here. Gives you the economic information, shows you the median price, shows you recent sales right here, which is really cool, and you still can swipe over and see all of that information that we saw earlier, even within this auction screen, but you can type in your starting bid, so we'll just put in a whole bunch of coins, and then your buy now bid, we can put in this, you can put whatever values you want, and then you can change the number of hours that the auction is going on. So we got 1 day, 12 hours, 8 hours, 1 hour, everything that you're normally seeing in game you can do. So we'll go ahead and say post to auction. Are you sure you want to post this auction? It's 10% tax. We know this. We're going to click yes. It does look like it's going to allow me to sell this card even though he is in my lineup. It just gives me a second confirmation screen saying, hey, this card's in your lineup. Are you sure? We're still going to go ahead and put post to auction house. And now our Tyreek Hill card is on sale. And just to show you that it aligns with what's in game, we'll switch on over to console. Same account here. We're going to go to my auctions. And now you can see this Tyreek Hill that I just posted for 1.2 mil. It's showing there in console. So now anybody out there can buy it. I know they wouldn't pay that much for it. That would be dumb. But anybody can go out and buy it, whether they're on the mobile companion app or they're in the game. They can do either or. Now, if you wanted to cancel that auction or just go see what auctions you have going out there, remember, we can go back to that kind of home screen. You can click the auction button on the bottom left of your phone, or you can click the back button. And if we go to my auctions, it's showing this Tyreek Hill that we just posted. I'll go ahead and click cancel auction, confirm that we want to do that. We hit yes, and once again, if we now go into game, I backed out, I'll go back in, you're going to see that the auction has been canceled for Tyreek Hill. So we've showed you how to view your cards, sell your cards, cancel your auctions. The last thing we're going to go over, and probably the most popular, is going to be buying cards. And maybe we could have did it in reverse order, maybe bought the cards then sold them, but we're going to go to search now, and search is going to bring you up all types of auction house filters. If you want to, you can go ahead and just simply type in a name right here, hit enter, and then press the search button. I typed in Hill. It's going to show you everybody that has the word Hill in their name. Now, if I wanted to go in and buy one of these cards, I would just simply select it here. It will load up. I can place bid. I can buy now. I can up my bid amount here. So all types of things that you can do within the game, you can do right on the app. You can swipe over to see all of the attributes and chemistries and everything we saw on the Tyreek Hill card earlier. But we're going to back out one more time and go back to the search. We'll clear out Hill, and you can filter by pretty much anything. So the companion app actually has more filters right now than I think the actual game does, because there's certain filters by position. No, I'm thinking of my binder, so never mind on that. Anyway, all the filters that you need are in here, so you can go offense, defense, position, collectible, player, playbook, you got it, you name it. We can go by program, so if I want to look for legends in the game, I'll go to program, I'll click legends, and I'll hit search, and it'll show me all the legends in the game. Now, if I want to go back and add an additional filter, I'll hit the back button, and I'll say, we want all legends that are 84 to 85, put that in there, we hit search, and here they are. Once again, you can pick a card. If you want to buy that card, you can place a bid or just choose buy now. If I choose buy now, it's going to give me the confirmation screen. Are you sure you want to do this? We would click yes. In this case, we're going to click no because we don't really want that. And then the really cool thing, and I kind of wish this was in console, I don't know how they would achieve it, would it be nice if they did, is if you take a look into recent searches, it's kind of saving all of my search history on there. And not only does it do that, but also you can go here, you click the little dots and go to pin search. If you have favorite searches or a certain item you're looking for all the time, you might want to pin that search. It's going to put it up at the top. So now all I have to do is just go back and press that button, and it's going to remember that exact filter that I put in before. So really, really cool stuff. If you want to unpin it, you just click it and say unpin search. You can do clear all, and then that's going to reset everything on there as far as your pinned or saved searches go. And then we'll just do one more. We'll go team builders 84 to 85. We'll go search here, and now we have a team builder 84 to 85 filter out there. We'll go back, and that now shows that everything else cleared but this new one that I put in. If you want to reset everything that you've been searching for, you just simply hit the reset button, And I think that mostly covers it all. That's how you buy cards. Definitely just dropped my phone, my bad. That's how you buy cards, that's how you sell cards, that's how you go through your binder, compare cards when it works. Everything that you can do in this app, I think we went over. And if you got any other additional questions, feel free to leave it down below in the comments section. My name is Popular Stranger, I'm out. Peace.